And there, researchers at the Polytechnic are trying to find out what brings 1 million of the birds together every evening and why they cause so much damage. Right, Patel.
It's mid-afternoon and all is quiet in Abbey Park in Leicester. Overhead, a few starlings are hovering, looking for a place to spend the night. Just half an hour later, they're joined by 1 million other birds. They come from all directions and they take over every branch, every tree. Their movements are being observed by the so-called Starling Squad from Leicester Polytechnic. Its brief is to find out why starlings congregate in such large numbers in cities. So far, it can only guess.
It's suspected that it's a little warmer in the city centre than out in the surrounding countryside. And secondly, there's this theory that when birds congregate like this, the experienced birds who know where the food supplies are fly off first in the morning and the others follow them to the rich feeding ground. And thirdly, there's the idea that birds are somehow safer when they're congregating in such dense flocks.
Dozens of ways have been tried to get rid of starlings, but they only fly a short distance away and then they return. Leicester City Council has tried firing blanks, flashing lights, playing amplified tape recordings of starling alarm calls, and even sent a tame fox among the birds. But all to no avail. The birds continue to cause thousands of pounds worth of damage.
The sheer weight of the birds has caused branches to break off, even some of the large shrubs to tip over. And the guana, that's their birds' droppings, has covered the leaves of some of the evergreen shrubs and some of the deciduous ones and actually burnt the leaves off. And we've lost quite a few trees that way.
Surely it should be fairly easy to get rid of the birds. Why don't you just gas them or shoot them?
I don't think it would be too easy to get rid of so many birds. A mass shootout would kill a lot of birds, but there would be a great public outcry. And we must consider the other native birds in here, blackbirds, redwings that roost here for the winter. It's a non-selective technique and they would suffer also.
We would very much like to know where these birds are going in the daytime and from what regions they are attracting in the catchment area of the roost. To do this, we're catching starlings in the night time and marking them with conspicuous coloured tags on their wings. These should be quite easy to see as the birds feed on lawns and on bird tables, and we'd be ever so grateful if any members of the public who see these starlings with coloured wing tags would phone in to the Leicester Polytechnic and just ask for the Starling Man.
The Starling Man. The number to ring, incidentally, if you see any of those ringed starlings, is Leicester 551 551.